Hey everybody, it's Charity Ohlund with Fountain Mortgage coming to you from my home. Before I get into what I want to get into today, I thought I'd talk a little bit about this art just behind me. I am in my dining room, sitting room area, and I have these two incredible original pieces of art. Sorry, how do you decline a phone call during a video? There we go. Painted by Kansas City native Matthew Breedlove. Matthew is a recent high school graduate. He was diagnosed when he was 3 years old with autism, and he is a prolific, incredibly talented artist. You can find him at Matthew's Art on Facebook or online at matthewbreedlove.com. We'll put those down here in the video editing. Matthew has such a unique way of seeing the world that he really expresses through his art. And don't we all have a new and unique perspective on the world right now? So I am very happy to have these hanging in my home where I am stuck every day to bring a little bit more joy. In 2019, Fountain Mortgage hosted a series for real estate agents called Future Proof. A lot of you came to our Future Proof classes or watched snippets online. And we did those all the way through 2019 when the last one was in December. We have not done any Future Proof in 2020. We were taking a little break and planning our next move, but I thought in this uncertain time, we would get back into it. We wanted to talk about disruption. The subtitle of Future Proof was a class series for agents in the age of disruption, and who knew that we would be this disrupted in 2020. Today is a special edition of Future Proof, the COVID-19 edition. And in just my reading and research, I wanted to share with you 5 impactful ways to build your business while you're stuck at home. So I think we're all pretty fearful right now of what's going on and the disruption that we're all experiencing. But if you look at the bright side, it will give us some time to do the things that we never do when we're crazy and busy and blessed with all the business that we've been given in this past year. So here's idea number 1. Get comfortable and get over seeing yourself on video. This is a hard one for me. I'm doing it right now. I noticed I'm really shaky holding the phone, so just don't worry about it. The production quality, the sound, the way you look. I've heard someone say the way you look is actually the way you look. So practice, maybe make a video once a day. Even if you don't share it with anyone, just get comfortable with seeing yourself, with hearing yourself on video, that so you can stay connected to your circle of influence, your past clients, and your prospects. Number 2, take online classes. I have been saying for months that I really want to get better at Microsoft Excel. I know that it's such a powerful tool. I'm doing a lot more reporting in my role as the Director of Marketing and Business Development, and tracking our expenses and our leads and where our leads come from. And I know I could do all that much more powerfully if I was quicker and more efficient at Excel. So if there's something you've been wanting to learn, or continuing education classes and credits you just need to get handled now while you're at home, go ahead and take advantage of this quiet time and knock those out. Number 3, write handwritten notes. I recently said that a handwritten note is like a stiletto heel in a world of flats. They're so rare to get these days, and it's something that's, I know, always on my list. And when I receive a handwritten note, I absolutely just love getting it and think of then guilt that I hadn't sent that person one first. I'm going to make an effort to do this while I'm home these next couple weeks. Write those handwritten notes, connect with people you haven't connected to, and say something from the heart. If you need ideas of what to say, there's lots of resources online about how to write the perfect heartfelt thank you note or just a connection note. Number 4, declutter that giant pile of business cards and get it into a CRM, which will be my number 5. But for now, we all meet people, we get business cards all the time, and they probably go into a pile or a drawer in your desk, and someday you think you will probably get them organized. Now is a great time to do that. Piggybacking on that, I saw another post today that said a great thing to do when you're in the referral business is to still frequent those local merchants, the restaurants in your neighborhood, the businesses that we can support as they're all getting punched during this time. They'll remember that, and they'll remember your face and your name when it's time for them to refer back to you. And finally, number 5, and I think this is the most impactful way that you can grow your business during these days at home, is to organize, get familiar, get started, get better, whatever level you're at with your CRM. Every single time we hosted a Future Proof class, this would come up, and almost everyone said, yeah, I know it's something I need to do. I just keep putting it off. It sounds too complicated. Most brokerages offer something to their agents. You can start simply with Excel. And then there's another great tip I saw about going through your social media to see who your social media sphere of influence is. Look at everyone that follows you and everyone you follow. Make sure you add that to your list. And then on our next video, we'll talk about impactful ways to connect with that CRM and the people in your database during our quarantine. Thanks so much for joining me today. I hope you and your family are healthy and well. And more than anything, I hope to see all of your faces soon.